Hello and welcome to a little bit of a different video than usual. Ghost Ship Games just released a new game. It's called Guntouchable, and they kindly provided a key in advance so I could test it and make a video. This is footage of the first time I started the game, and because it was before it officially launched, there were nobody in multiplayer. So this is my first single player round. It is mainly a multiplayer game with up to 4 people. It's a roguelike survival gun game. And now I had the time to play a couple of rounds in multiplayer, which is fun, but because nobody knows what they're doing, it's kind of hard for now. I guess it will get better over time when people understand what to do and how to play the game properly. But I had to first lose in a multiplayer game because we just were way too slow. I had a look at the different characters you can have or you can play. I haven't played any of the others, just Alfred, the sharpshooter. Just select. So I will have to try the other ones. You can have different guns and they can be upgraded. Just the normal roguelike stuff where you upgrade stuff. Some permanent upgrades, some upgrades you have that only apply to the current run. When you play alone, you have this little drone you can see here. That's pretty helpful. I realized after a while. I didn't realize you can shoot those crates. Just I pushed down there. They drop some kind of currency you can use in the shop later to buy somewhat permanent upgrades or cards that then you can find in the shop also. There's a lot. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can see these things. I don't know how I didn't realize that I should shoot those crates more, but it's my first round. I just started a game and it was late that day because I didn't realize that they provided keys to the content creators. So I wasn't really up to my game usually. But I still managed to finish the run, so not that bad. You have in every level you have different objectives. Here you have to transport some beer to your truck. And sometimes you have to transport something to your truck, sometimes you have to eliminate enemies, or I think you clean solar panels from bugs and stuff like that. You have, walking in the wrong direction because I didn't realize where to. I thought I had to bring the beer to my bunker, but nope. For whatever reason, I will leave the bunker behind and drive away with my car. The levels aren't that big, but you can spend a lot of time, and that's what killed us in the multiplayer. If you spend too long time, you can see on the top there's a bar slowly filling up, and every time the bar reaches the end, a wave spawns, and the enemies become harder and harder. And you wanna be quick. There you can see a little crate. If you pick it up, you get 3 cards where you can select a perk. And there's always a little boss fight on a map. I don't think I did the boss fight in my first run. I think I tried it in my second run, so we won't see that. But it's just it's not really a boss fight. It's more like a arena where you get to a separate web and with 4 entrances and a lot of enemies spawn, and you have to survive for a while. And if you do that, if you manage that, you will get another crate with I think that's weapon modifications. So these crates have different contents, and you want to manage between getting all the extra upgrades and leaving the map fast, so you don't waste time. Also, ammunition is limited. You have a pistol with unlimited ammo. At least with that character. I don't know if the other characters also have pistols. I think so. And a pistol has infinite ammunition. And your main gun is limited with the ammo it has. No. In the last runs, there were a lot of ammo crates, so wasn't that big. You can see the upgrades you can apply to the different weapons. And then after or before every new map, you can select between 3 modifiers. This makes the enemies harder, but also gives you a bonus. So you have to decide what benefits and what enemy modifier, what's a good balance. Sometimes like this round thing, I think that's always a good modifier because they never were a problem for me. So I think making them stronger isn't that big of a deal. But sometimes the extras are so good that you might want to make a different enemy stronger that might be more annoying. You can see the ammo on my on the left of my character. Farming the wheat fields. I don't really know what's the best way there. Some characters have melee attacks. I think that's a pretty good way to farm these. You can pick up those explosive barrels you saw at the bottom there. And if they explode, it farms a lot of a big area. And you wanna destroy the despawners as fast as possible because that's also something that killed us in the multiplayer. They will just spawn an infinite amount of enemies, and they will overrun you over time if you don't kill those spawners fast enough. For farming these wheats, I have to try if my character has a melee attack, but if not, the pistol is good. I started to use the pistol a lot. You can't pick in all the you have only 2 slots? Well, technically you have 3 slots down there where you can pick up items, but I don't get how you can have something in the third. I'm there's a little log there, but in a multiplayer game, I saw people having items in there, so that's also something I have to figure out how that works. Yeah, deciding when to use your pistol or melee attack or whatever is somewhat important because ammo is limited, but usually a lot of ammo crates spawn, and when you play in single player, it only stocks up your ammo, but in when you play as in multiplayer, it will drop multiple ammo packs that everyone can pick up and replenish their ammo fully. So it's not that big of a deal, but you still should somewhat manage your ammo. And for example, here using my shotgun to clean the field would be a huge waste of ammo. So um, balancing it is yeah, somewhat important. It's similar to Deep Rock, where you have to manage your resources. And I guess other roguelike. I'm not a huge roguelike player. I tried a couple of them, but yeah, that's usually not the game I love to play. But this one is kind of fun. The rounds are, at least at this stage, they don't take too long, especially if you somewhat hurry and clear the maps in a fast, don't waste time mucking about. But I guess there are different levels and modifications to them and everything. So I guess it can get quite long after a while. Didn't realize that I have to clear the third battlefield there. Um, so I bet at the later stages of the game it can take a while to finish a whole run. Not sure, but yeah, for now, for the beginning levels are yeah 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So I think that's something you can hop in and have a quick round. At this stage, I didn't realize that there is a dash, which is really important. And this character has a stronger shot with the right mouse button, which I don't quite understand yet. So yeah, I think if you press the right mouse button and then the left at the same time, it makes you the shot is stronger, but I'm not sure. I was always too busy surviving, as you can see. um, did I survive that? Yeah, I think I run away. Yeah, when you die in single player, your drone can pick you up. I think 3 times. And in multiplayer, your mates can pick you up. As far as I know, as long as someone is alive, they can pick you up. I don't think there's any limitations. Similar to Deep Rock, but yeah, but when when you go down, your mates can pick you up, and you only lose if everyone goes down. So somewhat unfortunate in single player that you only can be revived 3 times, but it felt like there were way less enemies. So, and I mean, if you could be respawned infinite times, that's somewhat cheating, right? So, yeah. They said it is mainly focused on the multiplayer, but single player rounds were also fun. One limitation I'm not a huge fan in multiplayer is that you can't roam around freely on the map. You have to stay within a certain circle of your mates. So um, it's yeah. I guess it's to so it isn't too easy, because if everyone runs in a different direction, you can pick everything up quickly and then just leave. I guess that would make the game too easy. Um, but because of that, you have to somewhat communicate with your mates, and it can cause some delays if one person just continues to run in a different direction, and you have to coordinate better with your mates where to go. Yeah, this is on this map. The objective is to get a water filter. You just enter this bunker. Not sure when it's why I couldn't enter it. I guess because the horde attack. Yeah, and this bunker, from what I've seen so far, you can just enter and run at the end. When you pick it up, a wave spawns, and but they come from the start, and so just put it down and camp there and kill every enemy. There's a limited amount, so it's not an infinite spawn. Just wait, kill everyone, and then you can leave. You can't shoot while you're carrying. That's makes multiplayer way easier, because now I'm somewhat helpless. Yeah, my drone can shoot, but obviously quite limited. So running and dashing is yeah. I would recommend, when you're playing alone and having that, just run and dash and try to avoid any enemies. Because if you put it down and then take out your weapon and shoot, it takes really long. And yeah, now you can clean everything up. I think I'm gonna get the crate on the top there. Still didn't realize that these things are important. Destroying the crates is, I mean, it's not important. It's not that big of a deal. The amount of cans you get from a single run through by shooting the crates, not that big. But getting achievements will get you a lot of them, and also just finishing a map will give you a lot of them. So it's not that big of a deal if you miss them, but just take out a pistol and shoot them and take him. Doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't take a lot of resources, so it's why not? And also just don't waste your time on shooting all the enemies. That's pretty pointless. They just become stronger, and you waste your ammo. So run and dodge is a better strategy from what I found, especially when you're on a single player. In multiplayer, the amount of enemies becomes so huge that you can't really dodge them anymore at some points. So you have to fight. Also because I guess if you play with friends where you can communicate, and you can all run in the same direction, it's easier. I played with random people. I think most of them just started the game, so they didn't know how to play properly. Yeah, if everyone knows what they're doing, I guess you can also just run away. Yeah, two more crates. As I said, I didn't get the enemy, the boss right there. There are more cards available in the shop. So for now, what you can see here is it's quite limited from what you can select, but you can buy better cards at the shop. Not that shop, different shop. And that makes it, yeah, so it will be easier. Yeah, you can also buy different weapons. I don't know. I think the weapons in this early runs where you like buy it at the second store just before the boss fight. Not sure if that's really that uh, makes a lot of sense because you can't upgrade them, and if you add a certain amount of modifiers to your weapon, you get an extra free upgrade. So I think it makes more sense to upgrade the basic weapon at the beginning, but yeah, I guess when in later stages where you have more yeah, the dodging him was not that easy. It felt like because my stamina was so low, I think he just I lost stamina too fast to dodge him enough. And at some point he will hit me. But also, as I said, these roguelike games, dodging enemies, I'm not very experienced in it, and so I guess I made a lot of mistakes. But I did manage to get him at the end, so not that horrible. I don't know. Yeah, but upgrading the weapons, I don't know. I think I didn't even use the weapon, the shotgun I just bought in the shop in this boss fight because I didn't realize. Yeah, I was too focused on the boss and didn't realize that I just that I had my old shotgun selected. Yeah, it's a fun little game. I'm looking forward to play it a little bit more. Oh yeah, right. If you watch this video on the 7th of August, the day of the release date of the game, it is free for the first 24 hours, and after that it will cost $5, so not that expensive. I think that's a fair price. And I'm sure at some point it will be on sale, and I died a second time. Oh. And then it's just yeah. I think that's totally a fair price. And I did it. Woo! Boss defeated. And you can see there 500 of that currency for the achievement. So, and only 5 selected in the game. Yeah. Coming up, here's a permanent upgrade to your character, so you can see the enemies, which is pretty helpful, but you don't see all of them. So you still have to be a little bit careful. Yeah. Fun little game. I hope you liked it and it made you consider having a look at it for yourself. Here's the shop where you can buy those different upgrades. Here you see what all the things that are in the game. Little handbook. I will post a couple of more videos. My first multiplayer, and so on. Yeah, as I said, I hope you liked the video, and I will hopefully see you in my debug videos. Bye and have a good time.